Done me too yesterday.
Yeah, he smelled like fucking
Old man.
wrestling fucking
They did
class.
have one that was a non-smelling cream.
Oh.
But
Get that.
I did not.
I was about to say.
I was like gonna say, get that one. I haven't smelled that since I was in high school.
Tell your pastor.
Since you've been gay in high school.
I didn't. You can keep one. I was thinking of all these submissions. We're doing pressure, and it's okay. Jiu-jitsu is we're doing passing, and then using the angular pressure. But then also, sometimes I feel like working with Jeremiah. He was trying to do darts, and he asked me later. He's like, "Yeah, I'm getting more practice." I'm still getting a submission to get practice, and I want to get it finished. So I want you to think of what I've been thinking about the last week is skeletal connections. So when we start getting these positions, and we get to where we think we're going to start entering into a submission, working the angle of the connection of where your butterfly grip, S grip, grip, using this extension to use your elbows to control along with that angular pressure. Because what happens is I feel that's where I'm losing it too. Sometimes I forget and I try to do God bless his heart, I love Eric, or I do the Eric Filet.
Yeah, well, even doing the north-south, I feel like I'm doing a lot of this when I'm reminded to drop it below.
And it's not always necessarily that you are putting all that base on that elbow, it's just shifting the weight off your wrist.
Right.
I think, and I'm trying to figure out.
Well, it's also moving my body in more. I don't know. I hear that.
No, because I feel like
The lesson of
base, and when I roll with him, he's really good at the wrestling and to the pressure. And sometimes he's like, bro, you got this, let's work on just control.
Yeah.
Yesterday with the back control. When he eased up, he actually felt like more effective and threatening than I feel. It was Tanner type gorilla reach.
Yeah.
I was like, every time I shifted, he shifted with me. So I was thinking about dark, so if I get you in a turtle. And I'm trying to get this entry on this darts. And I get here, but I don't have the control, but all I have is connection. You and I, we all know that I need to get my elbow under. I gotta get one of these elbows under. But because I can't, you're probably gonna either stay nice and fortified here, keeping your knees and elbows connected with nice and flat base. I'm doing two things. I'm going to put my chest and weight, and trying to use my connection on my hands.
That shift.
To use my elbows. Yeah. That little sense of control lets you carry my weight, and I'm trying to compress my elbows to get your bicep onto your cheek. So get you the trill. You're gonna feel it. I know you know it. You're gonna feel this difference. Whereas if I try to manually put it nice tight ass back, nice tight, I'm trying to get in here, and if I just all I can get is through this little barrier back in on your face. But you can feel that once I'm here. That was other movements, Mike. Yeah. So when I got into this entry position, and you're like, okay, fine. I'm still not in. My elbows aren't where I need it. I'm being nice about this because I'm saying on my hands, but you're gonna feel the shift. You just stay tight, try to keep your elbows closed, feel them connecting here.
Yeah.
That adjustment is going to help me get my elbow in. It will go here to the dorsal, it will go to the column. But that angular pressure is going to prevent me from sitting out, peeking out, or getting as active as I don't want you to be. That's what I was thinking. And then we'll start going into the submission, like crawling our hands in to this. You guys with longer arms and length can walk to this and then control this. So if you do it to me, I would say nice and tight.
I was gonna put some on just.
So go ahead.
Put it in your mustache so you can smell it.
So make that hand connection, right? And now I just want you to think about it, concentrate on getting your elbows connected together. If you can. So first one, when you get your hands connected, go back to this. I want you to push your hand toward between my thighs and collapse your elbows in front. So you're gonna get my elbow and face together.
Boom. And now, reaching out almost like you're gonna do a dart, but grab your both elbows. This is gonna compress me into a position where I can't fight in skeletal control. You've got monkey grips on your elbows, and you've got absolute control. So now get off your knees and swell in your hand. This little control is gonna make you panic. You see what I'm saying?
That's the footwork a lot of shit to do. For me too, this is what I'm thinking. I'm seeing this. So I'm going here to here. And I'm trying to get here, but I just don't get to here. So I'm do it. You see what you did? So here, punch to get your elbows together. That's collapsing my elbows to my face. If you can get here, or if you guys touch spider claw, and just hold.
Okay.
Hold this position and use this and let me carry your weight.
Okay. So I'm still getting as much of my weight as I can.
Yeah, but it's control. So it's just one head, like you've got double unders. Why don't you just get through my neck? You're gonna try to do it dark.
One over one hundred.
Yeah.
There you go.
So here, this connection is important. I want you to push your hands towards my thighs, collapsing my arm in. Grab your elbow and stay heavy on it. And use that control. Lightly.
Now, do you want your rib cage still, or do you want to pull in your arm?
I just did.
I'm just making sure logistically I know
I
what.
want 30. He's got shorter, not bigger arms now. So what I want to work my hand is basic. He tends to keep his feet a little narrow and he needs to.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be light.
You did.
I'm trying to be more to myself.
Let's get you a little lighter. And I want to push your sternum back toward the base of my neck. Look, my ass just started turning away from my hips. My knee just started turning away. You feel that adjustment?
Yeah.
So now keep heavy control of your elbows. And try to bring your, like Luke was saying, do right elbow. Try to ride it up in my arm.
Got it.
Keep going. And now I'm going to try to get out. Just let me cut. Right, you're done. And if you need to, if I just go one way, go start initiating a darts or a figure four line. I just want you, boom, right here. Nope, the other way. You're good.
Oh, it's hard.
We'll figure it.
Yeah.
But what I want you to feel is the control.
Yeah, the main thing for me really is at this point, I just need to maintain the control. It is good to like fish for those positions,
I'm gonna do it to Luke,
but I feel like I let go of the control a lot right now when I'm finding the right position.
Just throw it
Oh, I got it. And you're like, all right, see ya.
for sure. This is why we're playing it. I want you to watch. Yes, I'm gonna control my elbows. Whatever he does, I'm trying to drive his hips back so that his knees are carrying my weight, pushing it into his glutes.
So with that said, you're doing that, but you're still trying to stay here where there's pressure on the C-spine, not the T-spine.
I'm here, over here, you were almost deflecting the pressure.
Yeah.
But I want you to see where I put my feet. When I put my feet and I'm swiveling my knees like you were, I will do that when I want to be mobile, but right now it's going to make a big wide knee. I'll even push out, do like Ryan Diggs, and I'll show you the difference. So if I come in here, and I can't get the darts, boom, and this gable grip isn't really working for me, I might go to butterfly, and I'm collapsing my elbows by pushing my hands into his thighs. Right now my knees are off the mat, but if I go a little narrow, I'm mobile, but I don't have a lot of base. Here, I'm kind of in between. Here,
Okay. I see.
I'm really letting him carry his weight. But if he starts moving, I have to play catch up, so I got to be ready to move. But that might give me the opportunity to get my hands together. And if he rolls one way or the other, let's say he rolls this way. Instead of that verse. On this.
Okay.
And I noticed my left trap is carrying all of your weight right there.
So do it to me.
And I think you can see what he was doing. His feet were in between being almost a little too narrow, but not too narrow. And then with your wide base, what I did is I adjusted my feet from here to here, back to here. But I'm trying to keep that angular pressure there.
Let me know so you can what you want. So you can affect, look right here, you got it. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you fight a little too long, you're not giving me the opportunity to get smooth.
Yeah, I was still trying to adjust my grip.
But you have it. Because I'm gonna feel this, I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna react to it. You're like, oh, he's gonna roll? Cool. Yeah, if he starts rolling the other way, fine. Instead of going here and going for my dream of genie position of going this way, or I'm going this way.
Get your elbows.
The new grabbing at elbows, I've seen a couple of longer guys doing this. It's just a little bit more effective than this. You're still able to adjust, but here, it collapses to the point where they start to hammer. Yeah, so you have control. Try for shits and giggles here, because now what you're doing is you're exposed, you're opening. Either way I roll, you can accommodate. But if you're just going here, you're forcing only half that roll.
Well, that's a habit that here, to be able to use this if I need to, is that's an old
Your
habit.
feet, but you got your feet.
Right, but that's
So you're tripoding with your feet on me. So now you've got those 3 points of contact. I'm going to go one or the other, and you're ready to answer left or right. That makes sense. So let's go.
Yeah,
You've got control. Let's go to that dream genie position. I'm just taking that up to the genie.
Hold on, walk like an Egyptian. Right? So, if you're on the neutral, my elbows wide, up like that. But say you grab, instead of grabbing my elbow, grab your own elbow. And I just hold that position. See how I'm carrying your weight? Or if I start adjusting, I don't like it. Boom. Don't shake it. And we'll go same position. I'm going to the other side. Okay. I'm not going to roll my left shoulder. You're going to hold that at your knee position and you're just going to accommodate, go with it to this. It's going to be your goofy side body if you're used to doing your right figure four. We're going to go slow. Still the same, I guess. Right. And that's fine. So that's the same. Let's switch sides. Let's try to switch before this side.
But if I do that, your body's in the way. I can't listen.
Let's just try. You don't lose anything. Even if I start going this way, now you can start it.
Now I can.
Right?
I'm just saying, I just have, if I can't get under you, I can't get up. But when you start, if I just sit there, here, and let you, eventually you're gonna give me space to slide.
Let me play that. Like I said, this is just a working theory.
Yeah.
We're looking here. I'm trying to grab my elbows. I can't grab my elbows. So depending on which way you roll, doesn't really matter. If it goes this one. I'm playing with it, which the control is all being by myself. And it's not strength, it feels really strong. But again, I'm using that skeletal control that.
It's just a condition that you do it. It's not straight, maintaining.
So right here, you start to feel the tank, it's like playing around. Right shoulder, now I'm going to the left shoulder.
You just switch the arms.
But because I'm here, I can just start shooting it either way. I think I'm feeling like my elbow's already there. There's some minor adjustment. You can feel it.
Can I try it with you rolling?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, so I'm going to into this control. And I'm going to roll one way and roll the other way. And we're going to try
okay.
4.
keep this elbow through, this foot.
Okay.
So here, I'm gonna freak out. I wanna feel more of your weight driving in your spine. Okay, now I'm gonna roll to my push, roll to my left, and adjust your finger for which one's gonna work for you. And here, if you want, that's fine. Now just try switching from that finger from your right elbow to your left elbow. See? Now that works. Either one there. But because you have your elbows here,
You might feel better doing this. You might have to adjust and do this. You might have to grab your hand and then change your hand. So let's go back to it.
okay. And then it's going to be a different reach.
So I'm just gonna switch this to what I did.
Yeah, sometimes you grab your elbows, and I don't like this. I'm like, oh shit, my sleeve isn't working. It's not giving me up one. Roll to my left. Control your elbows, let me roll. Hold it. Hold it, hold it. Take a deep breath.
Can I add something like that? So people, when you're there,
Yeah.
don't stop on your back. You don't have to. Roll them all the way through. You're gonna be able to be more advantageous from here.
Okay.
And then if you wanna bring around and
Your hips are
hook
gonna
the
be-
leg,
Yeah.
you're gonna have better odds finishing him from your side than laying flat on your back.
Yeah.
It becomes a little bit more muscular, versus skeletal once you can get it onto your side, especially if you can hook the leg. I don't know if you've seen me doing that, like, I don't stop on my back, I'm gonna go to a side.
Okay.
When you get to
Just something to think about.
when you get to here,
Yeah.
when you get to here, use this connection to torque me and then flip your hips. When you flip your hips so both your knees are down, then you can turn me either way. And if you need to adjust, you can adjust that. But like I'm saying, staying on your back, you have no base. So you're fighting for the flexion.
So we went this, you stop and say,
Continue.
Yeah. Yes, go all the way through.
Okay.
And the other thing it does, if you stay flat on your back and you have to scramble, you're flat on your back. You already have the advantage. If you gotta scramble, you wanna scramble from your side to be able to extend and push away and cut ties, if anything.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if he gets loose, he gets something, he's already caught you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're already at disadvantage.
It goes to the principle where if you are, it is finishable from the bottom, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you carry my weight and I'm gonna cross it.
Okay. I almost feel like I couldn't go more.
I get it, I get it. That's why I want you to think right here, when you're holding this, rotate your hips to your knees and force the belly to your hips. If this is connected to my head and arm has to go with you. That means my hips are gonna follow my head.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do that same thing again, but like he's saying, like, I want you to focus on this control and then get your hips down so your knees are here, as opposed to fighting from here,
Okay.
fighting from here, fighting from here.
Okay.
Here, you can do it. Here's better. Here's less advantageous, so I can't move,
Okay.
but I'm still saying what to do.
Let me feel this out.
Put your elbows.
So here, you can roll through, lock it up, switch your arm, so you're choking with your right, you're locking your left, there you go. And then if you want, you can walk your feet up toward his feet, and take a big deep breath, and tighten everything up with a big deep breath.
Okay.
Try to fix it right on your back, you don't have that ability to crunch in and,
Yeah.
good job, that was good. Does that feel tight?
Figure four right here.
Okay, so that's where.
Figure out where you want the figure four to go. And if it's the wrong side, don't worry about it. Just connect and think of this connection. This is what I want you to keep connecting. This hand is monkey gripping over. You can
Yeah.
start, this one can start coming out. That's fine.
Cool.
So as I start resisting, I want this left knee to kick out and now drive your chest into me. See that?
Yeah.
You can hear by the way I'm talking. If you start working on this connection right here, tightening this up, spider crawlers, behind my back, just hold the position, keep your chest raised up, take a deep breath, and walk your leg over.
Every one of those movements is tightening it down,
straight when I was cranking in that car.
It did look pretty.
You went from being on your back strap
Yeah.
and your buttocks to now hipping down and hip strapped to toe. I couldn't see everything that he did. So watch what he does to me. And he's gonna, and what I'm trying to focus on right now is on this position. It doesn't matter which side, if you get this or if you adjust to going to here, keeping this until you can get your hips in a position to drive the weight.
Okay.
Even though he's sitting on the side, I couldn't do anything. He was starting to rotate over. He just got tighter and tighter and tighter. But he wasn't constricted, he wasn't contracting his muscles, he was just using that control.
Yeah.
The more I wiggled, the tighter I got.
Okay.
I felt like his chest was coming in.
I got this locked up, I didn't have to move it, but by walking toward your feet, this all tightens up. And then, I didn't even have to, but then if I take a big deep breath, it eliminates all space.
Yeah. It's pretty mellow too.
Yeah, it's not a high effort thing, I can.
This is different than I felt Luke usually, because he's usually manning and controlling and pressure and drive. I feel very much like a wrestler, but when I try to do this, people, I'm like, you don't know about this. You don't realize. And you can feel it. I feel like I'm getting out until I'm like, oh shit, I'm stuck. This is getting deeper.
Especially when they let you roll to where you want to go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm going where I want.
But my head's not going anywhere because of this connection. And if I fuck up this connection, if this is for somebody from the wrong side of the barrier, go back to this. Like I said, I just started fucking with this. I saw some longer guys doing videos like, God, these fucking long motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But this is so powerful, and you can understand. This is closed guard. This is a closed guard. It's just a connection. Imagine you can wrap your feet around your knees like this, right? So it's
Like if you could do this,
the yoga people.
well, Gary does that whole mission control shit.
I mean, like, you could literally
If I could do this and wrap my
sit and notice and then get that around. This is essentially what we're doing with our hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know we're not going to fit in here, but that's essentially what we're doing here. So let's do it. I'm going to roll with my left shoulder. I know it doesn't really matter. I just want you to work on control and then figure out which figure four side you can do. Yeah.
Is that tight?
It's a blood choke. So
But you're feeling,
I don't need to fight out of it. The control is there. That's what I'm trying to say is you don't have to feel that the choke is there.
Yeah.
I know it's a blood choke. I can try to fight out of it. Maybe get out.
it's just hard to tell from my, if it feels mechanical, like a guillotine, I can take them, and you feel the space going away with this. It's just like, also they tap it, okay.
I'm not telling you to change the game, I'm just giving you other opportunities.
No, this is good.
So that you're feeling like, wait, I don't even feel like I have it. Yeah, I have it. I'm like, yeah, that's all you really need. And if I do start slipping out, you still have control. That's the key. So let's try doing
I'm not exerting a lot of effort, and so mentally it's like,
I should do more.
do I need, yeah, do I need to squeeze? Do I need, you know what I mean?
That's why I'm letting you do it to me. I want you to know. That's good. That's good. Because anything I scramble out of there is just getting tighter. So let's keep doing it.
Okay.
Let's hold on. Luke, get your ass back over your heel. I want your other knees tucked. Yeah, let's get tucked. He's fighting for those.
How's this pressure?
This is good. Now, Luke, I want you to figure out which way you're going to try to escape. You're going to drive, sit down, figure four, your arms right now, Jason.
Well, on your back, and there you go. There you go, good.
Dude, put my head in into. Yeah, that way I can walk away.
So hold that position, don't squeeze, hold that position.
Okay.
I just want you to feel he's instinctually trapping your arm. So
Yeah.
I want you to get your arm out when you roll if you can avoid
Yeah,
that.
the outside,
Cool.
okay.
Now, you barely have this, so because you barely have this, what I want you to do is, don't even adjust, I just want you to, right here, since you're on the outside, he's gonna be hand fighting, so he's gonna be cognizant of what you do. I want you to just roll this thumb down, spider crawl this on your bicep, hold as much as you can, but back in.
Okay.
Do you feel that tighten up on your, was that your right elbow?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want you to arch your chest into, your sternum into right here to the shoulder. And I want you to take a deep breath. Okay. Because you barely have control.
I know, it's,
Yeah, I feel like I just dropped it there, so.
And it's fine. If you barely have this, think of it this way. When you go to here,
yeah.
go to the shoulder.
I think I have long arms until we drill this. So every single time I'm
He's got-
like, can I get in there?
He's got big structure. He's got big skeletal, like distance between his clavicle. And
Yeah.
And then also the muscle. So that's what you're trying to compress. You're
Yeah.
trying to compress from here to here.
I think it's part of my positioning too.
Well, because we all think that when we shoot, and I know Luke knows this, but because of his length, he doesn't need to worry about if he gets here with the darts, right? Whereas if we get here and we just shoot for this, we're always going to undershoot. So I end up here,
Yeah.
and then my fingers are barely there, and then my wrist is compromised.
That's where I'm at.
So this is why I encourage. And if this is all I get on the form, this is all I get, and then I can always transition from this. I can go from short choke.
Yeah. 'Cause that's the
Or if you can punch that arm through a little more, you might be able to get.
You
I think that's what I need is more figuring out how to.
This is why we're punching it through, because we're driving that pressure into him.
Yeah.
That allows me to open up my hand and my skeletal control.
Yeah.
So if he gets the turtle, he's going to flare his elbows out. He's trying to prevent me from collapsing any space between his blood flow
Yeah.
and his deltoid, his interdeltoid upper shoulder, position zone. So because I'm going to be holding this position, and he's hand fighting really good, I'm going to punch through, get to this, collapse my elbows, and I'm here. I'm not getting my elbow, but I'm connected here. So now if he flares his elbows nice and wide, it's still connected. Drive his elbows in, lock in the short choke, lock in the short choke. So, but what I do is I went to here, to here, to here, to here, to here.
Yeah.
And you notice, I didn't go home. You notice these are finished on the side.
Yeah.
Once you get sidewalk.
Yeah.
Because I can't get there.
Yeah,
When he's one
And
goal.
actually, he actually was able to, I don't know if you noticed he did it. He was able to shoot that through, got himself another inch or more.
Yeah.
Taking a turtle on the side.
Oh, no, he's fine. Because I want to fire when I'm defending. It's harder when someone's longer than you and you're sheer back. My defense is not to collapse my elbows. This is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
But he's got such long reach, it doesn't do much for him. Look all
Just bit here.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so, if I'm here,
I like it.
that is no longer able to push out.
Yeah. Right. Oh man.
it doesn't do much for me.
I don't like him on his toes. I don't want to take him off his toes.
I'm gonna have to go palm to palm. But even if palm to palm still gives him the workspace that he needs.
Yeah.
I need to start touching my leg. I just need to start doing different things. But you can see the control that he has to go into this, which you might not get there, but this.
I think I need to practice more of sliding under your neck and traps and stuff to go for the reach. I think I'm still too much on that.
So we'll practice these one, and he'll watch you, and you're gonna go to this. And if you get to this control, to this, ratcheting. This is a new one for me. I don't realize that I can like that. You saw me doing it because I think I was using it. But I have this control. I can still punch my elbows through, collapsing my elbows if I can. But once I get this, I can ratchet up to my short choke. I hope that's the goal.
I got you. That was like a year and a half of work I did with this.
I didn't know that.
I'm one of the top like 6, 7 now.
Colloquialisms.
Ratchet was a couple years ago.
Okay. Is
Breathe. Breathe.
Now, that's a little harder to finish.
Yeah.
Switch your arms. Switch your arms. Here. Now open that one up. Good, good. Now we're gonna slowly come around. Control. You're not in any hurry. You're not in any hurry. There you go. Stand your right. There you go. Woo! When you started walking around, his face took 3 shades of gray down. Got it.
So it's less effort, but way more connection.
And you weren't in a hurry. That's what was beautiful about that.
Yeah, I think I need to mentally too think about pressuring into the shoulder blade rather than the back. Because I think I'm too high, I'm like, I can't reach.
It's a little bit what I was trying to focus on yesterday. But like I said, this is funny because I know I do this, but I never broke it down. I can feel the difference amongst all of you. And then when Angela was in here, I'm like, I want more pressure. But I think that was all the pressure she could execute, which is fine.
Yeah,
Once she goes to someone her weight, they're gonna feel like, what the fuck is this?
yeah.
So,
If you want to be able to rewatch this, probably should do it here.
yeah, you're good.
We'll hear it.
That's why I keep so let me get you again. Your defense is going to need to flare the elbows out, but you're also cognizant you don't want to give me this,
Right.
right? So if you start feeling that I get to this, you got to strip this away somehow. So peeling at my elbow and then hand fighting, right? You're probably not going to be able to adjust the weight, but the moment you feel my weight adjust, now's your time to start sitting out. I want you to, no, the other way. I want you to drive this hand through and step on your left foot. And I want you to really drive your right knee under my. You're
Something
fine.
like that.
You're fine.
I want to wrestle out.
Yeah. So if I'm coming in and I'm driving, my weight shifts. Just so you know. Because I'm gonna adjust, right? The moment I turn to you, I want you to just start going. Just scrambling. My weight shifts. Adjust. Here. You go for the two. If I fall my back, that's fine. But I'm no longer in that kill zone. Or,
Yeah, you don't have to sit down, so you just got to.
Yeah.
I want nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, we wanted this beautiful peek out, sit out. It's not always gonna happen.
Yeah.
The way he moves and the way you move and the way I move are different. So what I want Luke to feel is, once my weight goes from here to here, that's as no time to move to this side.
Yeah.
Because my weight is not decentralized.
Yeah, and so you're all going this way with the.
I'm on this way because I'm trying to get this elbow in. But by focusing on the choke, I lost my positional pressure.
Yeah.
And then he's just going to redirect, moving his body this way, however he wants to do it. If he wants to reguard or if he wants to sit up because of his length, he's going to adjust it. I'm going to go over here. I go to control. I shift my weight. It's now I'm having to play catch up.
Yeah. You got thrown completely away from his body.
He's doing just this. He just shoved me in the
Tripod too.
And
It's cool to watch you with an immediate tripod.
so now,
Ass is 10 feet
it's
above
going to
your
turn
knees.
it's going to go
It's funny because I don't even like think about like what did I just do?
Yeah.
So, like thinking for sure back and I'm like, oh, I guess that's what I did. I just don't think.
Because that's what you're doing so long. Breaking it down.
Oh yeah. Like I like to watch video. Like I need to go and watch one of these videos because I want to see visually what I'm doing because I know instinctively what I'm doing. I just might not be able to explain it.
Get it? Time you got that. You know what? One more time.
Okay.
One more time. Right leg.
I do that a lot, actually.
Go to the same. And that's fine. That's what it
Okay.
You'll be trying?
like an arm drag.
Well, what you're doing is you're trying to get to this, but you're gonna fail because when you do this, your weight's gonna shift, and that's when you're gonna try to fail. So what I'm saying is, because you still centered, your weight was good, you did what we've been drilling.
Yeah,
What I'm doing is, what everybody's gonna do is try to reach over here.
yeah,
When I do this, my weight's gonna come over, and that's gonna give the kids a escape. Or it's gonna hand fight, whichever one he feels he needs to do. Because if the weight's still here, it's different than when I go here.
yeah, okay.
I'm showing you what to feel for by being in the offensive position, because you're shifting your weight where I want it to be, to where I think you're gonna lose the position.
Yeah,
So if you feel that in the defensive mode in the bottom, I want you to go to get out.
that's your opening.
Yeah, or if you're on top, control and adjust your weight pressure.
Okay. Strongest turtleneck right here.
Dude, crush! Off your knees.
Fucking finding Nemo, come on.
Right hand goes to his tricep, go into the armpit, try to control, shift your weight to your left, on your shoulder. That's what I don't want you to do.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to feel from the bottom, is like, when they do that, fucking go.
Okay.
If they even try that, you're gonna. This is for Luke to feel, this is not for you, this is for you to fail at controlling.
You're like,
Which
I've been working on that.
They're like, I'm really good at that right now. I'm doing heavy. Yeah.
See? Now switch roles. Now switch roles, when Luke starts shifting over that shoulder to control that armpit, you can get that.
Okay.
I want you to feel that shit go time, I want strong neck, chin up. So when you do that, cool, that's fine, that'll work.
That was simple.
Because you didn't have to adjust. If you drive it to you, you're going to get a position on the field.
Yeah.
Let's go this way.
Oh, that's tough.
Let's do strong.
What is your special motion on your shoulder?
I think I missed the shift. Especially you left-handed though. This is different than what we were doing before.
So pressure on your right shoulder, I want you to adjust, and now go. Yeah!
There you go.
Cool.
There you go.
It was a different escape, but you still got your head out. You fucking arm drags.
Yeah. Almost felt like I missed the opportunity. Because he shifted, but then you repressured immediately.
He's giving you the pressure that you're going to feel in the fight.
Yeah.
And he's letting you go, oh wait, if I just adjust here, he's not adjusting. But you could adjust it, like you normally do.
Yeah, because clearly there was enough of an opening for me to shift out.
But you
Well,
can
I'm adjusted to a point, but I want you to get it.
Yeah.
But you can feel the control you need though, that's what I'm saying. This is for you to control.
I know right where I gave up control.
Yeah.
I know right where I gave, but I want you to finish it from the bottom.
I can't tell you that's where you're losing. I
Right.
gotta say that's where you felt.
Yeah.
He lost it.
Yeah.
I could see him not follow.
Yeah.
So, but with
Yeah.
the finishes, yeah, with the finisher, I just want to look at these connections, just real quick for you. Just these connections, you might be able to finish from here. You might be able to finish the shoulder from here. Bring it in.
Chest out, we got it.
Yeah, elbow is not that much different from this is,
Yeah.
right? It isn't. And if you do this, why not?
Just breathe it.
Yeah. I've been seeing people finishing here, but then also for its different size. Yeah. So you guys want me to roll for a little bit?
I got it all the time. was 100%.
Oh shit, he's too strong. I'd be like, spider web up to your chest. Just bring it up to your chest.
Well, they'll either grab onto him, so the defense is a little.
Oh, jeez, yeah. You got me so pretzeled out there. Dude. Yeah.
It's kind of reminding me. Could you?
I was trying to be like, this isn't a threat yet. Leave that alone. Even though it's uncomfortable.
I was just using that as a dynamic. This is the real threat.
Yeah.
That was just to pull you away.
Yeah, you're like slowly bringing me down.
Hack yourself, you're gonna get it out.
Yeah.
If I keep you strung out for.
I was able to keep it here for a while and finally get here.
Yeah. Why don't you start? Maybe start with side control. Ready?
Yeah. Thank